What up, y'all? What up? We gonna do some late night GTA. Um, no Ragnarok. I'm sick of waiting. I've been waiting since yesterday. I need to kill that hype train down about Ragnarok. And we're gonna. I just bought GTA Plus so I can make some double money. I don't know. I just feel like playing GTA. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make me some coffee, smoke me some reefer, and like I said, I bought GTA Plus, so we're gonna try to get a couple million tonight, maybe 3 million, maybe depending on what I do. Um, hopefully I don't fall out. I just woke up again. Whoa, that shit got so much sugar. God damn. Let me go make a not so much sugary coffee. Cause it might make your head blow off, baby. I'll be back, y'all.
early strikes, and something that we've heard from sources is the president's view that he believes Iran will need to come to the negotiating table because it has been so weakened. Now, Levitt was also asked about whether or not the U.S. would be getting involved in regime change in Iran. Levitt stressed that Trump's priority here is ensuring that Iran cannot obtain a nuclear weapon. And Kira, as you mentioned at the top here, this all comes as the question is whether or not Trump is going to give the order for those attack plans that he's already approved, as he's been under pressure from Israel's Prime Minister Netanyahu to use U.S. military assets, including that 30,000-pound bunker bomb, to reach at that Fordo nuclear facility deep underground in Iran. Prepared and ready to defend President Trump.
Whoa. La-di-da-dee. I need my glasses, baby. I can't see nothing. Oh, man. Me and Miso be some aliens. Staying up all night like some aliens. Huh? Me and little Miso be some aliens. Up, up, up. Me and little Miso be some aliens. Yeah. Staying up all night like some aliens. Little Miso be some aliens. Staying up all night like some aliens. The alien. Staying all night like some aliens. Aliens. Staying all night like some aliens. Like some aliens. Staying all night like some aliens. Me and little Miso be some aliens. Staying up all night like some aliens. Oi, baka! What that man down? Me and little Miso be some aliens. Staying all night like some aliens.
relationship drains your energy, that the other person will never change, and yet you stay. You have tried to leave. You have promised that this time would be different, but something always pulls you back. Why? What makes even the suffering not enough to make you leave? The answer is not in the other person. It's not because they manipulated you so well that you lost the ability to make decisions. It's not because you love them so much that you can't leave. It's not because things were good once and might be good again. The truth is that the problem lies in what this relationship has awakened in you, in what it has reinforced, in what it has activated. Toxic relationships are not just about fights, lies, and manipulation. They are about unconscious patterns, about old wounds that never healed, about the fear of being alone, about the need for validation, about the vicious cycle of confusion and hope. You are not trapped by the person. You are trapped by what this relationship makes you feel. And that's exactly why ending it is not enough. You might even manage to distance yourself physically, but something in...
Let it go. I just can't take this shit no.
Update is live for Xbox. Update is live for Xbox.
Oh, the update is live now that I want to play some GTA. Hold on.
I just knocked the fuck out.
What if the very person who claims to love you is secretly working to destroy your sense of self? That's the twisted reality of dealing with a cruel narcissist. They don't wear their evil on the surface. They wear a charming smile, speak with confidence, and often seem like the most put together person
Ain't
in
no.
the room.
They
But
said it was up
behind
for
that carefully crafted
Xbox.
mask
I don't
lies
see
a
nothing
deep
for
hunger
PlayStation.
control, dominance, and emotional destruction. And if you
I
can
just paid
carve their worth,
$8 for
you
this
know
shit,
how
so
exhausting it is to keep questioning your own sanity while
we're
trying
gonna
to
grind
please
out a
someone
couple
who
missions
only thrives when you
before we
suffer.
go back and check. It's 11
You're
now.
not weak, you're
11,
being
12.
manipulated.
Probably
You're
go
human.
back around 1 o'clock.
Narcissists are experts at creating confusion. They blur the lines between love and control, attention and obsession, concern and criticism. You don't even realize how much of yourself you've given away until you can barely recognize the person in the mirror. That emptiness, that silence inside your soul, that's not you. That's the result of emotional warfare. And the cruelest part, they wear your suffering as a trophy, proof of their ability to dominate your mind. But here's the truth they never want you to realize. Their entire identity is fake. The confidence is an act. The superiority is a mask. Behind it all is a person deeply afraid of being seen for who they really are. Empty, insecure, and fragile. They create illusions to hide their shame. They need your attention, your energy, your pain. Because they don't know how to generate power from within.
Thank you, Denzel Washington. I don't know what I would do without your messages. That's not really, that's AI, Denzel. No,
You don't need to
that,
confront them to
no.
win.
You
even
don't
need to
claw
fight.
me like that.
What you need is awareness. You need to see clearly, feel deeply,
Ooh, we
and
got an
decide that your
extra
peace is more important
500,000.
than their approval. Because the moment you stop playing their game, the mask begins. The moment you become unbothered by their tactics, uninterested in their validation, and unwilling to shrink for their comfort, they lose
Don't
everything
start,
they built their
Miso.
illusion on.
I ain't even give you nothing.
You become the threat they can't manipulate, and that's when the destruction begins from within their own collapsing ego. This isn't about revenge. It's about power. Real, quiet, inner power. The
Alright,
kind that can't be taken,
let's
only
go
reclaimed.
find us.
And the best part, you already have it. You just forgot.
Let's go find
But as you
us
keep
a
listening,
new lobby,
you'll
and
start
then
to
we gotta
remember who you
run
are.
a car wash
Beyond the fear,
because
the
my thing is
gaslighting,
almost filled
and
up.
the emotional exhaustion. You'll remember your worth, your voice,
Boy, I'm trying to hit
Reality is,
like 10,
the
15 mil with
narcissist's
this.
mask will fall, and they will have nothing left to control.
Got a whole
Stay
nother
with this
year
until
before
the end.
GTA 6 comes
Because
out,
what
so
you're
why
about to
not,
learn
right?
isn't just how to hurt a narcissist.
While I wait for Ragnarok,
It's
I
how to
mean,
break free,
I've
rebuild
been
yourself,
waiting.
and become the version of you
Just
they
be
never wanted you to
patient.
find.
Just be
The version
patient
that no one
when
can ever
it will
silence
come
again.
to you.
They act
I've
untouchable.
been
But
patient.
the truth is, narcissists are held together by fear. Every cruel word, every manipulative tactic, every arrogant gesture is armor. Then, fragile armor hiding a deep, rotting insecurity. What they fear most isn't confrontation. It's exposure. They live in constant panic that someone will see past their mask and discover what lies beneath a hollow self worth built on lies, manipulation, and stolen energy. And the most powerful weapon you hold isn't anger or revenge. It's awareness of what truly hurts them. They crave admiration because they have none for themselves. They demand control because they fear chaos inside. They surround themselves with people who reflect back a fantasy version of who they want to be. The moment you stop participating in that fantasy, you become dangerous. You stop nodding, stop flattering, stop fearing. You confront them with reflection they cannot tolerate, truth. And nothing cuts deeper than truth. Not shouted, not argued, but calmly revealed by your refusal.
You have
to play along.
unclaimed career
You need to
progress.
understand
Your
how
daily
fragile they
garment
really are.
district.
Beneath the surface lies a child screaming for
Oh, I
attention,
really don't have to
terrified
be
of
in a
rejection,
party.
desperate
Hold
to
on.
matter. But instead of growing, they build a false self and expect everyone else to believe in it. The painful irony is, the more control they gain, the more terrified they become of losing it. Every step you take toward freedom, every inch you reclaim of your voice,
Alright.
strikes at the core of their
I didn't need to
insecurity.
be in it because
They want you
I'm
secure.
being in a
They want you small.
private lobby anyway.
Because if you ever stand tall in your truth, their illusion dies.
I was chilling in the lobby the other day.
When you see
Those
that
lobbies are
behavior
so
not as
sad if
strength,
you actually just sit there
but
and
as
listen
fear
to what
wearing a
people
mask,
talk about.
you take away their power. You stop reacting. You stop needing closure. You stop trying to prove your worth to someone who can't even find their own. And when you do that, you don't just protect yourself, you begin to undo them. Because what they fear more than anything is irrelevance.
Oh, this is the wrong side.
If they can't provoke you, can't
Cyber
scare you,
graphic livery. I
can't
don't
kill you,
care about all that
and they
colorful
know it,
stuff. All
your
the
clarity is a
colors
weapon.
and
Your
nothing
healing
looks
is a
right
threat.
anymore.
Your silence a
Let me
boundary.
alone.
Your
Don't text
refusal to
me.
explain yourself. Those
Car
are the cracks in their
wash.
mask.
Yeah, we gotta do a
Once
car
those
wash
cracks
because
appear,
I heard there was a
they start to
glitch. If you
unravel.
let that thing fill up, it gets
Not
stuck
because
and
you
you can't do the missions anymore.
Alright, time to balance the books. The client wants the car picked up and given a little VIP treatment. Washed and returned in perfect condition. You got this hot stuff.
Vanish into their own emptiness. You're not powerless, you're awakening. And the more you understand what truly weakens them, the stronger you become. Keep walking forward. Keep rising. You're not
I'm flying
destroying
over
them.
there. I'm not,
You're destroying them with truth. And truth,
Oh, I already started the damn organization. Now I have to drive.
is the most
Fuck.
painful thing a narcissist can ever face. Let that truth become your strength. Let it be the reason you never shrink again. Nothing terrifies a narcissist more than being ignored. Not insulted. Not confronted, ignored. Because attention is their oxygen. Your reaction, whether it's love, rage, or
Fuck.
fear, fuels their illusion of power. They don't care if you adore them
I'm
or
trying to
despise
find
them.
my damn
As long as you're still
remote.
emotionally tied to them. The moment you become indifferent, the game ends. That silence, that emotional detachment, that complete withdrawal of your energy, it's not just peace for you, it's punishment for them. A punishment that reaches deeper than words ever could. They are addicted to control, and control only exists where emotion lies. When you stop giving them the highs and lows they crave,
Okay, now I can hear it.
they starve. Narcissists need your anger to justify their victimhood. They need your sadness to validate their
Ow.
importance. They need your
Ooh,
confusion to keep you off
shit.
balance. Without it, they spiral. Without it, they start facing what they spend their lives avoiding. The emptiness inside. And when that emptiness echoes back, without their voice to drown it out, indifference is not indifference. It is power. The kind of power that doesn't shout, doesn't chase, doesn't expect. It simply decides.
The owner says the car keys are in a lockbox in the property. You just gotta grab them.
Ooh.
Once you stop responding, they can't let it rust. Once they can't read you, they'll lose their grip. Game stalled. And they're left alone on the stage. Their silence is every stop caring what they think, when you stop explaining your worth, when you stop giving them a role in your emotions, you reclaim the power they stole piece by piece. You begin to rise not in reaction, but in clarity. And from that clarity comes a strength so unshakable, they cannot touch it. Emotional detachment is not about turning cold. It's about turning inward. It's about choosing peace over chaos, clarity over confusion, dignity over drama. It's saying,
This piece of junk has a damn alarm on
and I no longer need to
it.
fix, fight, or feed your delusion. That level of self-control sends a message no insult could ever deliver. I am done being your supply. I am no longer available to sell you your needs. Protect yourself. You force them to sit with the one thing they hate the most, reflection. No one left to blame. No one left to prove. No one left to perform for. They're exposed, powerless, and you're free. Free not because they let go, but because you stopped delivery. And that is the most painful, most powerful blow they will ever experience. Reflection is a weapon wielded with precision. Narcissists thrive in chaos, but they aim to see their own tactics reflected back. You can calmly mirror their manipulation, their sarcasm, their guilt trips without anger or judgment. You hold up a clear mirror that reveals their true nature. Reflection they cannot tolerate. It's not about retaliation. It's about clarity. By showing them their own behavior in a steady, unshaken way, you disrupt their sense of and shatter the illusion they are untouchable. They expect confusion, compliance, fear. They rely on your emotional reactions to fuel their dominance. But when you reflect their tactics without emotion, you become the observer rather than the victim. You transform the battlefield into neutral ground. This reflection doesn't escalate the conflict, it diffuses it by denying them the drama they crave. They are forced to face
Broken
their
ass
own
car
truth
wash.
without the safety net of your submission or outrage. This technique doesn't require confrontation or aggression. It demands self-control and awareness. You must know yourself well enough to remain calm when their venom tries to penetrate your defenses. Your stillness becomes their healing. They are used to winning by provoking emotional responses. But when they meet the difference wrapped in honesty, their power crumbles. This is a subtle, surgical strike, a way to dismantle their control without stooping to their level. You're You break it by showing them they are no longer the puppeteers of your emotion. Your refusal to be a victim rewrites them. The game changes because the audience changes. This is not just about survival. It is about transformation. Every moment you practice this calm reflection, you grow stronger, wiser, and more in control. The narcissist's power fades as your light grows brighter. They become shadows chasing a truth they can no longer destroy. And in this light you find freedom. Freedom they will never be able to steal.
555.
You know, I told him, Hands-On really does offer the best service in town. And here's the proof.
They are lines drawn to protect your soul from harm. A cruel narcissist has no respect for limits. Their world is a battlefield where your boundaries are constantly tested, crossed, and shattered. But each time you reinforce your limits with quiet, unwavering resolve, you weaken their grip. Every firm, though, is a statement of power, a refusal to be used as a pawn in an endless game of control. Setting boundaries isn't about being
Vacation?
Boundaries protect your energy. When you don't enforce them, you bleed strength and confidence. The narcissist senses that weakness and moves in to exploit it. But each time you stand firm, the invisible chains loosen. The emotional drain eases. You reclaim parts of yourself you thought were lost. Your mind becomes clearer. Your heart steadier. Your spirit stronger. This process is not easy. It demands courage and persistence. The narcissist will push back harder, test you more, try to provoke you into abandoning your stand. This is a test of your commitment to yourself. How badly do you want freedom? How deeply do you value your well-being? Every boundary you maintain is a step closer to breaking free from their toxic hold. Remember, boundaries are a
Oh, you could put the missile lock on?
They tell the narcissist that you see their true face
What?
and you will no longer be their playground.
You could put a missile lock on Jammer on this car?
Control.
On the bad boy car? On the bad boy Porsche?
An unyielding boundary. They realize that their influence over you is slipping away. You are reclaiming your life piece
We
by
might have to
piece,
do that.
limit by limit. The freedom you seek
It says you can now put missile lock on Jammer on this car. What, on every car? Is that what they did?
they are about building
Because I'm starting to notice all these cars are having missile lock on Jammer. So people ain't flying around blowing you up.
not in grand gestures, but in steady, daily acts of self. Each boundary set is a victory over fear.
Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Come for you. I'm putting the heat. Not soldier, my fucking no game. No, bad boy. What you gonna do? What you gonna when they come for you? I wonder if I upgrade that. I wonder if I can Throw another upgrade on this.
Control is only real when you
We
give it
gonna
away.
find out after we
Take
make
it
us a
back,
couple
and you
bucks.
take away their reign over you. It begins with awareness. Recognize when you are being manipulated, whether through guilt, charm, anger, or deception. Awareness
What's happening?
breaks the spell.
Careful.
It exposes the mechanics behind their cruelty. Once you see the strings, you can cut them. When you realize that their control is an illusion, it loses its hold. Your mind becomes a fortress, no longer susceptible to it. You don't have to resist.
So, we got another network that's gaining traction in town. And you know what? That really fucks with our market outlook. I've sent you the location of the place we're gonna leave them. Go grab it.
It means choosing your response rather than reacting impulsively. You choose calm over chaos, clarity over confusion. This shift moves you from being a victim to a victor. It makes you unpredictable and unbreakable. Narcissists feed on emotional reactions. They thrive on your confusion, fear, and pain. Refuse to give them those reactions. They cannot. That refusal, steady, unwavering, is the most profound form of that power. It tells a It's not easy because control disguises itself as love, loyalty, responsibility. But true love never demands control. True loyalty never requires you to sacrifice your identity. And real responsibility means protecting yourself first. As you reclaim control, you build an invisible shield around you.
Oh yeah, we're about to blow these guys so hard, so hard. Just grab the cash, plant the charges, and give them a big fuck you on the way out, huh?
It allows you to engage on your own terms. Your dignity and self-respect. Confusion into clarity and pain into power. Liberates you from the toxic cycle that once defined your life. Control is not about dominating others. It is about mastering yourself. It is about choosing freedom over fear. When you claim your power, you send a message that cannot be ignored. You will no longer be controlled by cruelty or lies. You are sovereign.
When the hell did I put this livery on
The
here?
beginning of your true freedom. Every narcissist fears exposure because exposure. I'm gonna sit down your neck. Get down! No weapons! Are you alright? Withdraw! Medic! Take him out! Hell! Polo! I'm reloading! Man down, damn it!
Oh, I know you was over there. Come on out, buckaroo.
I'm gonna drop you! Dickhead! Say goodnight!
Okay. Switch to that and kill yourself.
Because it denies them the emotional reactions they crave. Your composed honesty becomes a mirror they cannot shatter. Truth weakens the narcissist's influence over others as well. Their power depends on maintaining an image of perfection and control. When you reveal their real character, you chip away at that illusion. Others begin to see through the facade. The narcissist's allies waver. The isolation they fear begins to grow. This shift in perception is one of the most painful losses a narcissist can endure. Revealing the truth is also a profound act of self-respect. It declares that you will no longer be silenced.
News on the war.
The US versus Iran war is transforming rapidly from a possibility to a probability, with all sides now suggesting.
Pursuing a diplomatic negotiation now. You seem very open to the idea of potentially taking U.S. action. Obviously, you're not going to tell us that. Can you walk us through what contributed to that change, how you got to where you are in making your decision now?
Well, I think it started the first night. The first night was devastating. And really knocked the one side off, devastating. Devastating evening, day. And pretty much proceeded that way. I had a meeting with the war room in a little while. Situation room or something. Understanding was that where it's a terrible thing. I hate to see all that death, so much death and destruction.
Aw, man, so awesome. Just make sure you don't bring any cops back here. Between that dirty money and the party powder in my pockets, I'm gonna have a tough time talking ourselves out of it.
Stealth mode. There go the helicopter. They almost killed me. Here they come again. I'm about to call Buster. How these fools catch up to me already? How did I get stars again? I didn't even do anything. Fuck! Trump's starting to sound a little scared, if you ask me. It's alright, Trump. You could be scared, bro. I would be scared if nobody was on my side. You got all these countries, and you still have it in your old ass brain that we're the most powerful country ever in the world. Y'all too old. Y'all need to catch up with time, cause y'all think that America's the most. America ain't shit. America's full of fucking faggots and drug heads. That's what America is. Faggots and druggies. Sorry, I'm just telling the truth. The truth be hurting like a motherfucker.
Travel ban. He doesn't know what it is. He's largely sold out. Like tonight is totally. I've had friends. They heard about this meeting. They said, "Can you give me tickets?" I don't know if I can get tickets. You won't give them to me. Maybe John will give them to me. Yeah, please.
Two questions, if I could. One about Iran and then one domestically. With Iran, what's your message to Americans both here and abroad who are not only concerned about the U.S.
Oh, we got downloading.
Get involved either, but I've been saying for 20 years, maybe longer, that Iran
Pretty
away from
at night.
You good?
they had to sign a
So we're gonna run some more missions and then we're gonna jump on Ragnarok. Woke up like an hour ago. Let's go. Ragnarok.
That's it. It's very simple as far as I'm concerned. They can't have a nuclear weapon.
And domestically, Missouri Senator Josh Hawley came out this week as the lead sponsor of the bill to raise the federal minimum wage to $15 an hour. It stands out because he's a Republican. There's still 20 states that have it at $7.25. Do you support the legislation or the idea?
Well, I haven't seen it. I'd have to speak to Josh. He's a very good friend of mine. That's interesting that Josh did that. I mean, I think about it really turns away business. Restaurants close. A lot of things happen. Other people agree. I'd have to speak to Josh. He's a good guy.
For the Iran, the possibility of an Iran deal, is the destruction or the dismantling of the Fordow nuclear enrichment center, is that a prerequisite for a deal? Is that a red line for you?
No, it's just something that people talk about having. We're the only ones that have the capability to do it, but that doesn't mean I'm going to do it at all. Yeah, we have the best.
Alright, I had to free up some space.
We have planes that are undetectable, flying around like, nobody's able to.
Dude, I got like 5 terabytes in my PlayStation. I still ain't got no fucking space. What the hell?
These are incredible planes and weapons.
That shit is sick. I got an external and an internal, and I still ain't got no space. That update I think is like 200 gigs or something. I just looked right now.
But Hagen Salators though, huh? You thinking about it?
I just looked right now. I was like, damn, my PlayStation was like, I'm not having this shit. Yeah, Donald Trump's voice sounds shaky.
Verifiable agreement. You know, Iran was very close to signing what would have been a very good agreement for them. And maybe that could still happen, I guess. You know, they do want to come and see us. They want to see me in the White House. That's a big statement. But it's very late.
I need to go to my weed factory instead of just doing this one. I need to change it up.
Okay, I'm sending you the location of a new drop of dirty cash. Head over there.
Why is my car still jacked up? I'll take this one. They tore that Porsche apart. Yeah, Trump sounded a little shaky. We got Ragnarok downloading. It's crazy because I just paid $8 for this and the Strauss is $9 right now. It's on sale. Astrios or some shit like that. But I want to play Ragnarok. I don't want to play Astrios because everybody's been playing Astrios. And I've been playing old maps. I want to try it. Watch this shit be all bugged. But I'm not going to a server, so it should be okay. This car is kind of nice. I don't think I've ever owned this one. I've never. Yeah, this is kind of nice. I didn't even realize I was driving somebody's nice car. Alright, we're looking for the container again. Wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat. Over here. Takeo. Sweet sugar honey bun. Takeo. Woo. Takeo. I'ma pee on you like a rhinoceros. Come on, get this Blackayo.
That's it. The line has been crossed.
Get some of this Blackayo.
What do you do?
Come get some Blackayo. Blackayo. Is this it? He said 1 out of 10. That's a good question. That's all you have to say to come over here. Say, I love America, and be lying your ass off, because that's what the United States is based on, a bunch of lies any damn way. Hey. How about we just get out and just Blackayo? Oh shit. He's still on the ground shooting. Ron said, I don't want no deal. Let's get this shit on. We ain't scared of you. That's crazy work. That's crazy. It's so crazy. I don't know why it seemed like they got harder. Cause I don't remember them being like running up on me like this. Man, I'm taking this shit back to 1854. Who got some damn smoke? Oh, damn it. I was trying to come up clean, boy. That's my baby right there. I got that 1842. That 1876.
Escalating war in the Middle. As you know, Russia and me personally, I am in contact with the Prime Minister of Israel.
140,000. That's what I'm talking about.
Whether the goal is achieved or not when starting something. We see that today in Iran.
Let me go check. Let me go check Ragnarok. See where we at.
We are aware of this, and I think there is no point in going deeper. But nevertheless, there is a consolidation of society around the country's political leadership. In this context, it seems to me that it would be right for everyone to look for ways to end hostilities and find ways for all parties
Alright, y'all.
to come to an agreement with each other in order to ensure both Iran's interests.
We gave GTA an hour. We made 140,000, which is cool right now. Ooh, we made more than 140,000. 40, 50, 60. We made 170,000. So we almost made 200,000 in an hour. So when we come back to GTA for the summer DLC, we're gonna continue to grind because I just paid for this shit and Ragnarok just downloaded. So we're gonna go to Ark Ascended right now. So if y'all coming for Ark, that's what I'm about to stream right now. So I'll see y'all soon on Ragnarok. Peace out, motherfuckers.
We have signed